I'm actually currently filming this look that you're gonna see after this video on my channel. It's like a yellow eyeliner look, but I wanted to film an eyebrow tutorial separate because that's one of the most requested things I always get, like how do you do your eyebrows, what products do you use, things like that. So I kind of wanted to just make a little video dedicated to it completely, so that's what we're gonna do today. So yeah, if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, then just keep on watching. So yeah, I guess before we start, I guess I should tell you like my eyebrow story, like my eyebrow journey, because these things have gone through so much. I think I started doing my eyebrows or like experimenting with filling them in probably like 9th or 10th grade. I took like one of those green Maybelline eyeliners, like it was in the color black. And I remember I just drew one line through my eyebrows, and my sister used to always yell at me like blend them in, or like, you know, like at least do something, but I used to just go with like one line through my eyebrows. And I remember like the first time I ever did it, like I noticed like some type of difference. Like I don't know if it was like definition or like what, but I remember I stayed doing that for like a little bit, and then one day I think I realized how weird I looked with like just one line through my eyebrows, so I stopped completely. So I stopped filling in my eyebrows, and I'll probably like post some pictures, but I went through like my cube root eyebrow where like I used to not get them done. I really thought I was cute and like had nice eyebrows. And then I started getting them done. Oh no, before I started getting them done, that's when I started finding out about brow products and things like that, so I could start filling them in again. I started out with pencils, and then when the whole, you know, like really thick eyebrow trend came in, I remember I had a Dip Brow by Anastasia, Beverly Hills, which if you guys know is pretty much like their thickest brow product, and I was all up in there like full-on box like eyebrows. But yeah, I mean, with all things with makeup and trends, like everything kind of evolves, and with practice you get a lot better. So I think the way I do my eyebrows now, I really like them. I think they're natural but still very defined and like, you know, on fleek. I mean, hopefully I'm not gonna look at this a couple years from now and be like, oh my god, what was I doing? But yeah, so without further ado, let's just jump right into the tutorial part itself. And I guess I should start off by saying I get my eyebrows threaded. I've never waxed. I don't pluck my eyebrows. I kind of just let them grow, do their thing, and then I get them threaded. So the first thing I usually do is take my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I am in the shade Ebony. And then I take, this is my Anastasia eyebrow brush. I believe it's in the number 12. So what I usually do is take the darkest color, and then what I do is I begin by outlining the bottom of my eyebrow. Now I just follow the shape of like my regular eyebrows, and then I do the same thing on the top. Okay, if you can tell, the front of my eyebrow has more hair, and then around here it kind of gets a little bit more sparse. So I follow the same line from here all the way back. So once I have my outline, I just go ahead and fill it in. I don't touch the front really. It's kind of like from here. I always fill in this part first. Okay, so kind of once I have that how I want it. Okay, so you see how there's that line right there? What I'm gonna do is just take my brush with no extra product, kind of lay it against that line, and then just push up. So essentially I'm just moving that product upwards to fill in that spot without adding any extra product. Then I always flip it to the spoolie side, kind of hold my eyebrows tight to really get in that powder, and just land it. So my second step after I have pretty much my eyebrow, because I do have so many little gaps like this area, so what I always do is take, this is my Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. Looks like this. You can get one from NYX. I think everywhere has brow products now. And this is also in the color 6, so I think this is like their darkest one. So what I do is pretty much only on like this arch where I don't really have hair is where I kind of go over. Fill it in with hair-like strokes. So in case the powder comes off, I still have like hair. And I never really touch the front of my eyebrow. That also helps with like the ombre-ish look, like when the front is lighter than the back. And then always blend it out. Something I started doing, not so recently, but I guess recently, is carving out my eyebrows. So what that is, take a concealer and pretty much just carve out the eyebrow. It makes such a huge difference. Like right now, you look at my eyebrow and be like, girl, it's fine.
No, it's not.
So what I do is just take any concealer that I have. Benefit also has this high brow, which is just like a highlighting crayon. You can also do that as well. I do that if I don't have enough time to go all out and like carve it out, but I got time today. Or I make time. Oh, can we have a moment of silence for how perfect this looks? It's brand new. Wow. And then I'm just gonna take any small brush you have. I'm gonna use this Morphe angle brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of the concealer that I put on the back of my hand and then just go underneath and just carve that out. I'll just take any powder. I'm just gonna take my Anastasia brush highlighter, which is Whisper of Gilt by MAC, and I'm just gonna set that with my highlighter. Right after I finish doing that, I just go back in with no extra product. There's still some product on the brush and really crisp up everything. So yeah, that is how I achieve my eyebrows. So I hope this was informative or helpful for any of you. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one, which will be this finished look. So be on the lookout. See you guys, bye.